In this video, I'll go over how we can help you book another 10 to 20 qualified sales meetings every single month, all without spending money on ads, SEO, hiring a full-time employee, or relying on word of mouth. We do all the prospecting and line up the calls for you, so there's no need to hire, pay, manage, or train a BDR or SDR. We eliminate the need to spend hours prospecting and investing into uncertain marketing strategies. All you have to focus on is getting on the call and closing the prospects. So here's the outline of the video if you want to pause right here and check it out. Who am I and what do we do? Yes, I am the handsome fella in the picture right here, but I'm also a co-founder here at FlowLead. We help B2B businesses save both time and money with our done-for-you model, taking prospects from a spreadsheet all the way to the booking. We do this by leveraging cold outbound. We mainly do cold email, but we also do utilize cold calling and LinkedIn outreach. The way we generate sales meetings for our clients is the same way we do for ourselves. We have signed most of our clients using this method, and you're probably watching this video right now because we sent you a cold email, which proves how effective this really is. Who does this work for? So if you're a B2B business, you fit into our criteria. If you're a B2C business, this will not work for you, sadly. If your TAM is at least 10K total and you have a minimum revenue of 5,000 on average for each client you sign across the lifetime of working with them, this will probably work for you. But we only take on clients that have good case studies or testimonials, and you have to have evidence of this. Roadblocks to success in cold emailing. Growing your pipeline using cold email has never been more popular than it is right now, just because of how consistent and how targeted your lead list can be. It might sound easy at first, but for it to actually work, it's crucial that every single aspect is done correctly, or else the entire system will fail. I've been there, I've done that. That's why I made this list right here to go over some of the key points as to why most people fail with cold emailing. First of all, deliverability and copy. This has to be dialed in right here, or else all your emails are going to land in spam and nobody's going to see them at all. You have to have a great offer, or else you're just going to be another product or service people have seen hundreds or maybe thousands of times before. When it comes to lead lists, you need to target people who are actually interested in what you're selling and that fit your ICP, because if not, you're going to be wasting precious time on sales calls with people that are not interested or that you are not interested in talking to. So when it comes to response handling, you need to be timely and effective when following up. If not, people are going to get disinterested and you're going to end up with no bookings or a very small amount. When it comes to volume, you need to be sending a good amount of volume, or else your emails are just going to get lost in all the marketing noise out there. And even if one of these points are missing, the whole strategy might fail, leading into a drastic reduction into booked meetings or none at all. If you've tried cold emailing before and not found success while doing it, it means that you did one of these things wrong. And I don't blame you. Like I said, I've been there, done that. That's why I made this list right here. So yeah, it's not plug and play. It takes a lot of time and effort, which is why people hire trained professionals and why people hire us as experts. When doing cold email, your infrastructure and deliverability go hand in hand. So the infrastructure of your cold email setup is your foundation, and you cannot build on a shaky foundation, because if it breaks, everything goes down with it. And when doing any type of cold outbound, you need volume, which is why you need that sturdy foundation. Only a tiny portion of your market is ready to buy at any given time, and people are receiving more emails and notifications in general than ever before. So to be able to book a good amount of meetings, you need lots of eyeballs on your offer to find the right person at the right time. And when most companies realize that they have to do high volume and they try doing it, they end up landing in spam. This leads to banned email accounts, and your company domain could get blacklisted even. This means that everybody using that domain to send emails will land in spam if not done properly. The way we get around this though is by scaling horizontally and not vertically, meaning instead of just increasing the sending volume ruthlessly on a couple of domains and accounts, we get more domains and spread the sending volume on each account, which would look something like this. So we would have the domains right here and 2 email accounts connected to each domain that all send to the lead list right here. And none of these domains are your main company domain. All these redirect to your company domain. Then we set up the DMARC, SPF, and DKIM records to verify the authenticity of the accounts. And then we imitate normal sending and replying in a warm-up pool with other stable email accounts to improve the reputation of your email accounts with all the major providers. After that, it's very important to add spin tags to the entire email copy. So what we can do with spin tags is make a bunch of small differences in the email script. This makes it so that each email we send out is a little different, and that way we won't trigger the spam filter. So an example of this will be, instead of saying best Eric in every email we send out, it will look something like this. So instead of saying best every time, we would say either best or best regards, kind regards, sincerely, cheers. You get the point, right? And we do this through the entire email script, not just the beginning or the end, through the entire thing. One of the biggest advantages that cold email has is how targeted it can be, and we need to take advantage of that. So we scrape leads based on your specific ICP, and we only optimize to get qualified sales meetings with those who can benefit from your product or service. We look at different databases and sources because some databases might be better than others for targeting your specific ICP. Some of the main things we base our lead lists on are their industry, technology they use, location, employee size, keywords, job titles, and amount of visitors, website visitors they have. Using this, we can target exactly the type of person you want to come in contact with, and it's important to use high quality data so that you don't end up wasting your time on a call with some random guy you can't even help. And old and low quality data can cause your emails to bounce because people do retire, switch jobs, and companies do go bankrupt. If your list has a lot of these invalid email addresses in them, not only will you waste email sending, but you'll also hurt your email reputation, making you end up landing in spam. That's why we use high quality data and validate every single email before sending. So here's what we do for you. First, we send over the Typeform and agreement. Then we create the Slack channel to keep you updated. We build the entire email infrastructure, which means we purchase the domains and email licenses, set up the email accounts, set up DKIM, DMARC, and SPF records, create the master inbox, add email accounts to the warm-up pool, set up website forwarding, which means that every single domain we purchase will redirect to your main company domain. We discuss strategy and get approval from you guys. So we strategize a marketing plan based on your specific ICP. We search databases and scrape sample lead lists. Then we make a 3+ email sequence. Then we get approval from you guys. We create a calendar if you don't already have one. And then we complete the email sequences. We make A/B split tests, add spin tags to the entire email copy of every single email script. Then we scrape the full lead list, enrich emails, verify and remove invalid emails, format and segment the email list if needed. Then we launch the campaigns. We upload everything into our sending software, set up campaigns and email accounts properly. Then we handle responses and book meetings. We reply to emails quickly on your behalf, develop reply templates based on feedback loops while the campaigns are running. We follow up with interested leads until the meetings get booked. We notify you when meetings get booked as well. And then lastly, we optimize and make new campaigns. So we optimize campaigns based on A/B tests, and we update campaign strategies based on results. We create new campaigns and scale up or down based on your needs. Who does this not work for? Well, like I said earlier in the video, if you are a B2C business, if your TAM is under 10K total, or you sell a low ticket service or product, this will not work for you. And we only take on clients with case studies or testimonials and that are serious about scaling. Meaning, if you're only looking to get 1 or 2 new clients, maybe max, then we are probably not a fit. Let's take a look at the pricing and ROI and compare it to an in-house BDR. So as for the payment structure, the BDR is going to have tech costs, management costs, benefits, base salary, and commission, which will cost you around $10,000 a month. Here at Flowlead, we optimize depending on the client and their needs. Hiring costs for the BDR will be both time and potentially money. Here at Flowlead, it's a whopping $0 and very little time. Time spent onboarding Well, for the BDR, it's going to be around 50 to 150 hours just on training and getting them situated in the company. Here at Flowlead, it takes around 1 to 3 hours depending on how many calls we need to do and how long it takes you to do the onboarding forums. So, time spent weekly. Well, with the BDR, you're going to have to keep training them, do performance reviews, check-ins, etc. With Flowlead, it's going to be around 15 minutes a week. We send over reports and we do general communication, of course. Days off, the BDR is going to have weekends and 25 to 40 estimated days off. Here at Flowlead, we don't take a single day off except for maybe Christmas. And the overall risk for the BDR, it's pretty high just because of how much you have to invest up front. And here at Flowlead, it's very low. The investment up front is low and the potential is huge. Here are some of the most frequently asked questions that we get. So can you scale up or down? Yes, we're able to control the sending volume to match your needs, but the lowest we'll go is 5 meetings per month. Can you integrate the system with our CRM? Yes, usually this should be completely fine to do, but sometimes it would have to be done manually. Is it possible to pause the campaigns? Yes, we can pause the system for you, but we would have to charge a small maintenance fee just to cover expenses. If this is interesting to you or you have any more questions, book a call down below and we can see if we're a good fit. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye bye.